Good day, Sir Romnick. I am Crizel Marie B. Kermana, and for today's video, I will be demonstrating to you the process of passing the data into the function which has a parameters. Or in simple terms, I am going to demonstrate to you how to pass a value from the main function to the predefined function. But before anything else, I would first create a runnable program and then show to you the output, sir, and then I'm going to explain or demonstrate how did I come up with the said output. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first, let's type hashtag include IO stream like we always do, followed by using namespace std. Now let's have the declaration of the function. Let's type void. This is a data type followed by a function name. In my case, I will use student grade. After, let's have a parameter. For me, I would use string and float. Let's have our statement right after. Cout first year student. End of line. Another statement. Cout grade point average or GPA. Then our variable j, and let's not forget the semicolon. Now let's have our main function. Int main, open close parentheses, and then the body. Let's have here string name. Name is the name of my variable or variable name, and its data is Samantha. Imperial. So forget the semicolon again. Now let's have float average. Value is 97.8. And then after which, let's try to call our function name. Student grade and our parameter, which is name and average. And return 0. So let's try to check if this program is runnable. Let's see if it works well. So let's try to run this one. So there you have it, sir. This is the output of my program. So now I will be showing to you, sir, how did I come up with this output. So first, here we have the predefined function and our main function, and then the calling of the function. So how did I come up with that output? As you can see, I have my main function here, which I declared two variables, string name, which has the value of Samantha Imperial. And then another one is float average, which has a data of 97.8. Now, as you can see, since the thought of this activity is to pass the value from the main function to the predefined function. So we need to pass all the values here to here. Okay, so how am I going to do it? How did I do it? To do so, we have to call the function, our function, which has the name of student grade. And then, of course, the parameter. But take note, I am not using this thing, but this parameters, name and average. Why? Because that is what I declared in my main function. Here, name and average. So, whatever the data in this in this function will be transferred here in this function and then will be passed on to our parameter above. And then we'll have the output. So it's simple as that. Whatever the data is here will be transferred in our main function, in the function here, and then will be transferred above to show and display the output. So if I'm going to run it again, we will have an output like this. First year student, Samantha Imperial, grade point average 97.8. So the first C out, first year student, N, which is here, the data is Samantha Imperial. That is why you can see the Samantha Imperial as the first statement. And then the grade point average, J, which is the value of, in the float average, has a value of 97.8. So that is why this thing or this output has shown. So that's it, sir. Thank you so much.